Just relax. Breathe in and out. Whatever came today that haunted you, it'll pass. Unrealistic expectations, you've had them shoved on you a lot. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, and I know you need to hear this. You've been fighting against a world that's so unfair. You've been doing your absolute best, and sometimes that might not feel like enough. But it is. You're good enough. You can do this, and it's gonna get better from here on out. Life isn't hopeless. You don't have to be either. I know life may be tough, but you're not gonna give in. You're not gonna give up, and I won't either. We've got this, okay? And all that pride and support, that's gonna keep you able to fight even harder. And sometimes you don't want to fight, right? That's when you need to find time. Time to just be you and be okay with that. It's okay. It may take a while. Most good things require a lot of patience, but you're doing a good job of that. What you don't need to be patient with is people making demands of your life and trying to push you to do something they want you to do. Remember, it's your life and you have to live it after all those people live their own. You don't have to be anyone's pawn, anyone's caretaker, anyone's responsibility. You're your own beautiful, wonderful person that deserves all the love and care and passion and love. I said it twice. I didn't mean to, but I feel like it should stick. Saying love twice just emphasizes how much more you deserve it. I know the world's demanding, and I know you don't really want to deal with it all the time, or even half the time. But I'm proud of you that you have been. Being an adult, or hell, existing in a world, it's super tiring. Everyone, and I mean everyone, has things that take them out of it, that mess with your tempo or ruin your plans. And some people have to grow up way sooner than they're ready to. And I know that happened with you too. Some people are expected to be adults when they barely even learned what it means to be themselves. I know the world isn't a hold your hand kind of thing, but I am. It's okay. You're okay. You don't need to put in 1,000,000% and wear yourself out. Remember that there's always what you can do in the moment and what you can't. It's okay to set realistic goals, to set realistic boundaries, and I know you can do it. Remember, you don't have to be someone you don't want to be. You can always become a better you. Or if you're content with the you that's here right now, then I'm proud of you for that too. Sometimes it's the words you don't hear enough of, or the ones you need the most, and it's okay to struggle. I struggle a lot, both with my past and my present. Sometimes the future too. Remember, you don't have to live past today. Every new day is a new challenge. You don't need to face the future and its daunting what ifs. Because if you look at it too much, it can get bleak, it can get stressful, and I want you to let go of that stress. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Just breathe for now. So many problems in life can be solved by just taking a step back, not stressing yourself out any more than you have, and working on something that may seem like it's just a baby step, just a tiny little piece of your goal, can make all the difference in the world. You don't have to solve the big problems. Solve the little ones that they're made out of. And do it at your own pace. You don't have to look at the doom and gloom. You don't have to focus on it. But you can make a change. You can make the world into a better place. And you don't need to accept it for what it is. Whether you agree or disagree with the world, your world is not always the same as the one of your neighbor or the one of somebody else. That's why you need to make decisions for what's right for your reality, for your place in your little world that matters the most to you. Yes, we all share the same place. But it's okay that we have different values and place different worth on different things. You don't have to change others, you just have to tell what matters to you and live by that. You're not a prisoner to anybody else's desire or want. You are your own person, your own beautiful soul. And I want you to remember, no matter how many times, you can never hear enough affirmations, because you deserve the kindness, you deserve the wonder, you deserve the hope. I can't tell you how special you've been to me. So much more than just special. But if you ever feel like you're drifting away, like you're losing yourself, or stressed beyond belief, then take a moment, okay? You are good enough, no matter what your brain tells you. And your brain can be cruel, trust me. It can tell you all the worst things. Things that make you cry, things that make you feel like nothing. Don't fixate on that. It's no way to live, and it will only take you to a darker place again and again. I promise, the more chances you give yourself, it's like dealing with a child, because everyone has an inner child, right? You have to be patient. You have to give yourself time to solve the issues that you don't understand or maybe can't figure out today. Sometimes it takes a week, a year, maybe it takes a lifetime. Not every trauma and trouble can be solved so easily. Maybe some of them are never fully solved, That doesn't mean that every aspect of every trouble that you face is insurmountable. It just means it's a trouble that you face, a difficulty, which can build you up if you use it right. I know it's hard sometimes, and that's okay. You're doing amazing, and I'm so proud of you. And I genuinely want you to know that it doesn't matter what happens, you're not going to lose that special. You can never fail at life. You can only give up on it. No matter how many times you stumble and fall, there's always going to be a way to pick yourself up and rise twice as high. Life isn't fair, it's not. And anyone who says it is has their hand. They just don't understand it. It's okay. Not everyone's gonna get it. It's never gonna be fair, but you can make the best of it, and you can make a difference. You can work towards even the loftiest of goals and make a change. You're not a slave to your own feelings. You're not someone else's problem to solve. You're your own. As much as somebody can help, as much as it very much warms my heart to try and help you, I want you to know that there's some things even I can't fix. And there are things that don't always need fixing. We're faulted as humans, and that's okay. You don't need to be perfect. So many people strive for perfection, and that's okay. So long as you don't put yourself up against perfection. If you do, and you can smile about it, then I suppose you can. But if you can't, or it brings you down in any way, it's not worth it. Instead, always remember the you of today can be completely different from the you of tomorrow. Half of the change that you want is just mentality, focus, passion. When you tell yourself you can do something and you really start to believe it, you affirm that thing in your mind. That passion, that wish, you can make that change. As it turns out, our reality might be cruel, but our abilities, so many people, so many things that you can do that nobody else can. And who cares who can do what, can't do others. I'm proud of you for even trying, Little things make the biggest differences. And I truly want you to think to yourself and really understand what you wish for the most. Reach for those stars, even if you'll never touch them, because it doesn't matter. It's not the making contact with it that matters. It's that you dream as big as you want. You chase those lofty goals because you can reach even higher. The stars are just a distraction. And what you can do in your own life, your own dreams, your own wonders is incredible, beyond any magic that you could see, beyond any science you can explain. Passion is its own currency in a world that nobody really talks about. Some people hide away, act like it's something that only some should know and others shouldn't, trying to monopolize something they never could. No matter how greedy the world gets, no matter how cynical, no matter how shunned, no matter how terrible, they can never stop you from your own creativity, from your own passion. And I know it looks bleak sometimes. It does. And you'll probably have people buzzing in your ears about why this isn't possible, or why this won't be possible when, or why this isn't gonna happen. And that's their own doubts winning over their hope, their passion faltering to their wonders of what if. Never ask yourself what if. Ask yourself when. The more that you understand yourself and where you're at now, the only gate is time. Spend that time how you wish to, and find those passions that speak to your heart, and nothing can stop you. It doesn't matter how niche, it doesn't matter how strange, you could make anything work. It's not something for someone to dictate. It's not something that anyone, no amount of kneecapping or stopping you, slowing your progress, can make you completely stop. If you set your mind and your heart and you spend that time, even if you have to do it with the most nitty-gritty, most jury-rigged little thing, you could absolutely make it happen. So many of the people that you look up to, the greats of history, were just people who didn't give up when everyone told them to. One that I actually look up to a lot is Mr. Planck in science. He was a physicist who was told his entire life that physics was an entirely solved field, a closed, contained thing that he just wouldn't accept. He said there's more to it. And he ended up making a constant that changed everything. All of the established snooty people who said he couldn't, he did it by never giving up. Just like you can do something way more great. There is no limit to that. It's not relegated to science. If you believe you want to be the best artist in the world, you can do that. It's never about how good other artists are. It's about looking within at that point. If acting is your passion, then study. Speak in front of the mirror and never give up. It doesn't matter what your passion is, what you want to do, you can do it. And I know the world will tell you a million reasons, a billion reasons why you can't. And they'll keep insisting that they're right and you're wrong until you prove them otherwise. I spent my whole life believing them. Believing in the naysayers. That there was no way I could make my dreams come true. It took believing in someone that believed in me. Really putting my heart forward. Risking everything. At the cusp of losing it all. To finally learn what it means to make something. To create. I love creating things so much. I love making something that can bring a smile or draw a tear. And I love it more every single day. That's why, please, if you ever take any of my words to heart, don't let yourself stop. Don't let yourself remain still. Stillness is decline, both literally and figuratively in this case. Keep your mind and body active and healthy. Keep your heart wanting something even more, dreaming higher. The reason why there's so many miserable people is they believe in those words that no one and nothing is possible. That excuses or things will get in the way of any of those dreams. I never said once life would be easy And it won't. But you can make it. You can dictate what it does. Because a dream and follow through, a small step every single day, makes all of the difference in the world. Nothing changes without that effort. If you're unhappy, if you're sad, if you're downright frustrated, maybe that's a good thing as a start. I believe in you. And you don't have to give in to that. You're incredible. Far more than you would ever know. Because you don't give yourself a chance. But today, just like tomorrow, is an opportunity. Don't focus on what you can't change. Focus on what you can. The things that stress you outside of your power are just that, distractions. I spend so much time on them. I've wasted so much. My own little world started to fall apart for a while. I wasted time and wasted effort. Got complicit and never realized until I lost something dear to me. And then I learned again. Sometimes it takes the toughest lessons in life for us to really live. For us to really, truly breathe for the first time. So breathe. Breathe, even if it hurts sometimes. Breathe and live a life without any regrets. That every day isn't a given, but a gift. And that each one of those days, you can work towards a little something that makes your life feel even more special than it is. I believe in you. And I thought you needed to hear this. Because sometimes I do. God, do I ever. And I know you may not believe that you're this strong, but you are. Way stronger. So don't stop. Never stop moving. Never stop breathing. Never give up. Fight tooth and nail for the world that's hard and kind of harsh. Is still a world you can make your own. You're doing great, and you could do even better. Don't let anything win that's not your passion or your dreams. You can do this. You've got this.